Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. And with the craziness going on in the world, I would like to apologize in my absence from uploading this weekend. I didn't upload anything, so I did break my record, but we just kind of hung out at the house and stuff. And I did work on this a little bit, but I didn't feel like filming the whole thing because clearly it would have taken years. It took me all day yesterday, which was Sunday. So I got up early today because I am working from home now with the coronavirus going around. So I got up a little bit early before I have to go to work. It's 6 o'clock in the morning and I don't have to turn that way to my work desk for another like 2 hours. So, but yeah, we just kind of hung out at the house and I did stay offline. While we were sitting in the living room watching TV, I had punched out, this layout design is from the Scrap Squad Scrap Lift. It's number 4, and it's a Missy Winton design, and I took the hexagons and punched them with my hexagon punch, which I had got from Stampin' Up. I also took this background, which is from the Echo Park Adventure Awaits collection that I got a couple weekends ago at the scrapbook convention before we all went on lockdown. I live in Illinois and it's on lockdown, and I work in Missouri and it is going on lockdown as of today. So I've been working from home, and yesterday, which was Sunday, I just kind of sat in the living room and I took some just brown embroidery floss and did a chain link stitch around each one of those. So that actually, and I mean there's not any underneath here, but they are all around the edges. So there's about 30 of them on there that I tediously did and cramped my hands up and stuff. And then, so like everything is from that collection. And these are pictures of my son when he was little and his best friend. And we went to the Lego Expo. And I just did, I took some Vicky Bouton white gesso and just used my finger and just smudged it all around to kind of give it that light look. And then I used my art glitter glue. Sorry, my dogs are coming in here. My art glitter glue, and here at each one of these I did some tone on tones, which I'm not done. I was going to do some more decorating with you guys. And I did do some splatters, but I guess I watered it down too much. So you just have a very faint splattering of white acrylic paint, because I have found no white ink spray that doesn't fade like this. So obviously I guess that would have worked for this, but so anyway, I figured I'd just come on here and finish it with you real quick. I was basically just using the sticker sheet and the ephemera that came with it. I didn't even dig into my kit. I was just more or less, I was really just going with the flow these couple of days. I mean, it's definitely been interesting, to say the least. Not being able to leave your house is not as fun as you would think. I'm not an introvert to a certain extent. So, and I was just really just trying to like that one was mostly green, and this one was mostly blue. So I think that's probably, I took this little sticker sheet and popped it up on some foam. And like I said, my dogs, they've been good all morning. So, how is everybody else coping with what's going on? Like, it is different. Like I said, it's definitely different. Guys, what are you doing? Why? But I figured, I had got a lot of traction out of my kit, and I'd get all this new stuff. So I figured I would just, I did use a sticker here and a sticker here and a sticker here. So I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I would like to maybe put in here. Just kind of maybe. And I've been popping a lot of it up on some fun foam because Well, because there's so much to mention there in the background that we have no idea how long we're going to be from home. My son's school got canceled for an additional couple weeks, which it's kind of, I guess he's kind, he's like, okay, but he's a senior. This is his senior year, and his school year so far, where he goes to school, there was a lot of rain at the beginning of the school year, and the school that he goes to, the city, I don't know what happened, but basically it came in so hard and so fast that the drainage and the sewer systems couldn't keep up with it. And so, like, there were so many houses and just stuff, and even the schools, the high school mainly, got completely flooded. So they had to do some repairs, so he missed, God, it's like 3 weeks. Like, they just sent the other schools back because he's in a big city, and all the other schools went back to school, and the high school stayed away because then there were some other problems that they were supposed to take care of, and they didn't. So his school does like late start Mondays, and they've been doing that for a while, and I guess it's to give the teachers opportunity. I don't know what it is, but anyway. So they canceled that until this semester, and now he's been off. This will be our second week. His last day was Tuesday, and we're kind of like, oh my God, was that his last day of high school? Like, his senior prom has gotten postponed until mid-June. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get to, like, when I'm gonna get to see my kid graduate. So it's fun, but it's different. So, it's like, wow, I can't imagine your senior year not being there. And then my fiance's daughter, she's in 8th grade, and she's like, well, this was my last year. And he was like, yeah, I know, think about Sam. And she was like, well, that would suck. It's like, yeah, it kind of does suck for the kid. Like, I feel bad for him. But, alright, so I didn't have an I, but I'm going to use an exclamation point, so it'll work. Because my title's going to be, I'm thinking, if I have enough letters, Builder Boys. And these are some gold thickers. Together they're called. And they have, like, I really like them because they have, like, they're all capitalized, but there's some big ones and then there's some small ones. Like, so it's like, it's kind of cool. But yeah, so yesterday I just kind of like messed around with this, but I was like in and out. So, and you guys know I hate editing, so I wasn't going to do that. I'm going to do the big ones and the boys. But yeah, it's been interesting. I mean, I have toilet paper, so don't worry, people. I think in a previous video I said I didn't understand that, but you know, I still don't. Still don't understand why we're hoarding toilet paper. But I've been preparing for this my whole life, apparently, because I've always been one person that every time, like once a month, we go to the Sam's and we stock up on like the essentials. So I always get a big case of toilet paper, a big case of paper towels, a big old thing of dog food, just stuff like that. And my fiance, he still have it because the last time he went to Sam's, which was like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, I was like, toilet paper, paper towels, and dog food, you know, if you're going to Sam's. And he came home and he was like, you know, you still have one in the basement. And I was like, but yeah, but I've tapped into the one in the closet upstairs in the bathroom, which means I always like to have the reserve. So I'm going to pull that one up from upstairs and within a week. And then all this happened in the toilet paper, and he was like, oh my God, you've been on to something. And I was like, because he's always made fun of me because I always have paper towels. And I'm the type of person that I love when Bath and Body Works, their hand sanitizer soap goes on sale. So I buy it. I have a whole shelf in the bathroom dedicated to it. So I'm like, I mean, we can trade for like food or something. Like it's finally come in handy. But yeah, so I wasn't, I don't know who you, I mean, maybe you guys can explain it to me, but I'm not waiting until I run out of toilet paper to go buy toilet paper. Like it's not who I am as a person. All right, I don't really necessarily know if these are going to stick, so we're going to find out. They're the foamy ones, and the foamy squishy ones seem to stick. It's the little chipboard ones that I find don't stick. I usually have to use more glue, so. But yeah, so it's been interesting. The only thing that like my son said to my fiance last night, he's like, are you leaving? And Robbie is like, yeah, I have to go, I have to go to work. I have to go to Georgia because he's an over-the-road truck driver, and he is, delivering important stuff because obviously the supply chain will not close. I know people are freaking out, but, the supply chain is not going to close. And Sam was like, well, be careful out there. Sam's my son. He's like, be careful out there because, me and Mom are pretty much stuck in this house for like the rest of our lives. So don't be going and getting anything and bringing the corona home. Robbie told him, he's like, that's my goal, is not to bring it home, because I already told everybody, Robbie included, which is my fiance. I said, if you start sewing signs, you're not coming home. I ain't getting it. I'm already hoarse now, and I'm hoarse because I'm used to not talking nonstop all the time. And we talked all weekend because couldn't do anything else, and I can't leave the house because I am on work quarantine. And I mean, they can't make us stay home, but they're giving us this opportunity to keep working and minimize the effect and the damages that of exposure. And so since they're giving us this wonderful opportunity to be able to work from home, still get a paycheck, and keep the business going, if we would please stay home and not do anything that's not essential. So, I know my hairdresser got upset because I had to call and I canceled me and Sam's hair appointments. And I was like, I'm sorry. And she's like, well, why? I don't understand. I'm like, because getting my hair cut isn't necessarily an essential thing to do. I'm sorry, it's not. She's like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. Everybody's canceling. I mean, because we're friends. And I was like, I'm sorry, honey, but I'm not going to, my work asked me if I would do this, and I agreed to it, and, I'm going to do it. I don't know. So, and I feel bad for people like that, my son works, he's a dishwasher. It's his first job, and we decided, I bought him a car, and he needed to get a job, and it would be good to, get out there. And I'm just using some enamel dots in case you guys didn't realize that. Have him get out there and just, work a couple days a week. Well, he hasn't worked. So he actually did put in an application for, he went to Lowe's. He's at an interview at Lowe's. And because people like that now are hiring seasonal help, and there's grocery stores and stuff. He's going to get online today and see about, maybe, just getting something temporarily. And he might like it better than being a dishwasher, I don't know, but he wants, he's 18 and he gets it, but he's also really never been told no. I've never told my kid no, because I've never had to tell my kid no. And that sucks, because now I'm like, sorry, bud, I can't. Right now we just can't. I can't give you money right now to, you know, buy a video game. $60 right now could be the difference. Like, obviously we're all still getting paid. I mean, he's not, but I'm like, you know, I'm picking up the slack on your car payment and stuff, so it's not that big of a deal. But all right, I have got several layouts done for this little event, so I really won't be doing any journaling on this one. I just kind of stuck some little enamel dots kind of around the outside, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you like it. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below if you would, please. And I will be trying to videotape as much as I can. Like I said, I work from 8 to 4:30, and I do work. I can't. My job is very hectic, and it's a little bit more stressful now because I'm not there, and I've never worked from home. So, and all the meetings and stuff that we have to do online now, it's just difficult. But so anyway, I'm going to be trying to get maybe more than one video put out a day. I know everyone is quarantined at home and bored and watching videos. Trust me, I've seen the watch minutes in my videos skyrocket, so I do appreciate that. And we are sitting at 74 subscribers the last I checked, and I will be giving away another giveaway when we get to 100 subscribers. So be watching for that video and subscribe and help me get to 100 subscribers. So thank you and have a nice day. Bye.